piano studio of Lisa Bailey and the conclusion of our series on the circle of fifths. Can you believe that we have gone all the way around the circle of fifths and this is our last video? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna miss you. This has been so much fun to do together. So let's recap all of the 5-finger scales that we have learned so far. Let's see if I could remember them all. We have so many. So we have C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, also known as G flat, C sharp, also known as D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, and lastly, we're learning F today. We'll talk a little bit later about why F is our last stop on the circle of fifths. Let's review the 5-finger scale that we worked on last week, which was B flat. So remember we have B flat, whole step, half step, whole step, and then the left hand, B flat, whole step, half step, whole step. So now we have to find our fifth to see the next stop on the circle of fifths. So our starting note was B flat, and our fifth is F. So look at this, we're back to white keys, not completely white keys, but back to a starting note of a white key. So let's figure out our whole steps and half steps. So here we go. F, whole step, half step, there's our black key, whole step. So F, whole step, half step, whole step. Now listen to the right hand. And let's figure out the left hand as well. So we have F, we need a whole step. There it is, another whole step. Now a half step, you know what's coming, our flat, and then our last whole step. So F, whole step, half step, whole step. Now let's watch the left hand. I'll play the whole thing for you. Okay, take your time learning that. We are on white keys again. So starting note and ending note are both white keys. So we are not as far into the black keys as we were before, but we need to be far enough that finger 4 and finger 2 can reach those B flats right there. So once you have mastered hands separate, let's do hands together in parallel motion. Very nice. Remember to play on your fingertips with curved fingers. And let's do contrary motion, my favorite one. Very good. You are so good at these 5-finger scales. Don't forget to go back and review all of the other 5-finger scales that you have learned. This is number 12. Can you believe it? We have done so many 5-finger scales, and that's a lot to remember, so we want to make sure we are reviewing those. Time for our improvisation. So either hand, try out some patterns with your left hand or your right hand on the F 5-finger scale. So long notes, short notes, skipping notes, stepping notes, however you want to do it. And then when you're ready, come back to the video and we will do the accompaniment together. All right, let's do this together. Our accompaniment today is in 4/4. So I will be giving you one measure of 4 beats and then we will come in together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. excellent job. You have done so amazing with all of these improvisations and learning different places on the piano. I am so proud of you. This has been such a privilege to do the Circle of Fifths with you. Oh my goodness, you have done such an incredible job learning all of those different places on the piano, those different 5-finger scales, all the sharps and the flats that we learned in the 5-finger scales, the whole steps, the half steps. There were so many things, and harmonic notes, so many things that we learned together. Now, I promised to tell you why F is our last stop on the Circle of Fifths. If you take a look at your 5-finger scale, your F 5-finger scale, remember that to find the next 5-finger scale, we move a fifth. So if you start on F, a fifth is going to be C, and C is where we started. So you can go back through and start with C all over again if you want to. I have so enjoyed doing the Circle of Fifths with you. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you have enjoyed all the different things that we learned together. Remember to review everything so that you don't forget all of those 5-finger scales. Review all of the improv so you get really, really good at improv. I bet you're already really good. We've done 12 different improvisations. This is our 12th video together. I would love it if you would comment and tell me what your favorite thing was about this series. And like and subscribe to my page. Please come back anytime and check out our Circle of Fifths series.